Hi, and welcome to another video. After researching the Central West Cycle Trail and Orange Trail websites along with Biking the Bland, I linked up and combined all these trails and came up with the Ride Central West route. You can find these GPX files on my commute page, linked below. I have done a lot of cycling in Europe, North America and Australia, and designed this route as an introduction to long distance cycling while staying in motels or hotels along the way in towns, linking up already established trails to create one long ride.
Today we're going to start the Central West Trail ride from Barbedman. It should be around 1100, 1200 k's. Here with Simon, Josh. Let's get this done. Let's go. Day one.
Let's roll.
Let's go. We're 56 k's in now, doing really well. I think we're averaging, what is that, like 27 kilometers per hour, pretty flat. But at the moment we're at Bimby. Looks like it's a bird trail area. Maybe sometime check this out another day. This is Simon's rig. What do you got there, Simon's a giant revolve, isn't it?
Giant revolve.
Yep. You got 2x, I think, yeah, 2x. He's doing well. I've got my Rodeo Labs Trail Donkey 4.0. This is the same bike I used on the Tour Divide, but slightly different setup with the handlebars. I had a flat handlebars. And the new thing I got here as well, it's a Vecnum suspension stem. I had a Redshift one. They don't work that well for flat handlebars, so that's much better. And I had different bag setups, but yeah, this is a bit lighter than what I'm used to. But yeah, enjoying it so far. And keep on going on to Cara. Yep, finally made it to some gravel. So this is Rambles Road. So we shall see how far this gravel goes, but so far it's just been country highways. Not much traffic at all. So yeah, really nice, going pretty fast. So yeah, this is nice to get in the gravel and the shade. Time for a break to check out the view. Been good being on a bit of gravel. At the moment it's all been just highway tarmac, but I've got to go back on the highway down there, but yeah, enjoying it so far. So we made it to Greenthorpe, small town, but we'll take this shade spot. And there's some water over there. The good thing, we brought some food along, thanks to Simon. He was a chef. We've got some, what is that?
That's a beautiful sausage roll.
Sausage roll, ready to go.
Ready to go.
And some, what are these ones? Cupcakes? These here?
Oat cakes.
Oat cakes, yeah, looking forward to eating those.
Complex carbohydrates.
Yep, perfect for riding a bike. Oh, and I've got to tell you guys, one different a little update I made to my bike was I put this little isolator thing there, wire isolator on my quad lock. And I found when I was on the Tour Divide that I broke a couple of those mounts there. So yeah, this isolator's been working real well. So I've had it on for about, I don't know, 2 months. Hasn't come off yet. Yep, time for lunch. Check out that bike, that is cool, and a little boat. Greenthorpe, you're done well. Yeah, we've made it into Cara. as our motel for the night. There's a swimming pool here because I was here exactly 1 year ago. So let's hop in there as soon as we get checked in, I reckon. Let's see if the lady remembers me from last year. Well, we made it to Cowra, the Civic Motel where I was at last year, exactly this time in Easter. This time I got in a bit early, so the plan is to hop into that pool. Looks pretty inviting. It's been a hot day, 25, but yes, that's degrees Celsius. But yeah, hop in there, need a bit of a get rid of all the salt. But if you want to look at the ride stats today, so there we go. Today was almost 147 kilometers. Pretty fast going on tarmac. Yeah, not much elevation, 579 meters, but that's enough for getting sweaty. So yeah, time to hop into that pool. We're just leaving Cowra now, just over the bridge. Turn left to go to Cowra. That's where we're going to start hitting on the gravel. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock, day 2. Let's bring it on. 9 k's out of Cowra, we're hitting the gravel. So hopefully all day we'll hit and gravel, not like yesterday.
So here we are, it's Saturday morning and we're on our way to Cowra, and we have stumbled across this herd of giant cows. Look at the legs on these things. I don't know, were they bred for walking over very tall weeds? I'm really curious to find out what breed this is. So if anyone knows, please make a comment and let us know.
Or do they have high heels on? Not sure.
Well, do they? That is the question. Okay, over and out.
Just coming into Cowra now, like 45k sorry, from Cowra. So find a coffee shop, supermarket, and some breakfast.
I think it's second breakfast for me, and this is first breakfast for Simon. There we go.
Yeah, plus previous snacks.
Yeah.
On the goat track. Enjoying the avenue of trees down here. Pretty bumpy going though, but anyway, not too bad at all. We've got 24 k's to go to Cargo. We're going to have a break there, or lunch anyway. Yeah, coming into Cargo now. Time for lunch, I think. Alright, time to do a bit of salt on those chips, I think. Right there. Alright, time for lunch. Nice little view here, the downhill. Just came up that little rise and not a bad view at all actually. Now let's go down. Okay, we are almost at Moong. The sign says 10 k's that way, but over there's a sign that says road closed, but it's down, so thankfully it's not going that way. We are actually, I believe, going up the hill and then next left. Is that what you reckon, Simon?
Oh, another hill? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're done.
I really want to do another hill. So
I just want to
go the hill way.
I want to eat one of those cows that we saw on the day.
After we do the hill.
After, yep. Alright, not too long now. Yep, somewhere we're at place many rocks. Molong. Alright, we're in the last descent for the day. Molong. Here we go. So we made it to Molong. We started in Cowra, and that I think we did. Let's have a look at the stats here. 145 kilometers, 1425 meters elevation, and 18.2 kilometers per hour average. So yeah, today was a lot more elevation than yesterday, and a lot of gravel. And in the afternoon, from lunchtime, we had a fair amount of headwind, 25 kilometer per hour headwinds, and some corrugation. So it wasn't that great, but I've had worse. But we all do well. Simon's up there, number 12 in the room there. 12, yep. And we're just gonna pack up and get ready to have something to eat, and then have a shower. Yeah, and then go to bed. Do it all again. Gonna have some dinner. Simon's just gone and got a whole heap of food from the supermarket. So I think we've got chicken there, bread rolls,
Salad, bread rolls,
salad,
some Coke to wash it down.
Coca-Cola. It's going to be a treat.
Wheat Bix for breakfast.
Oh, breakfast of champions right there.
Yeah, a whole box of Wheat Bix.
Let's dig in. All right, day 3. Bike is ready and loaded, ready to go. Simon's up there coming down the stairs. Okay, let's head on out from Molong, sorry. And today we're going to go through Wellington and then Dubbo. Here we go. We just turned off the highway after what, 10 k's. Gonna go all gravel now to Wellington. I think it's like 63 more k's to go. Yeah, we just saw these really odd trains here. One's still on a truck, one's like way over there. This guy's got a collection of a lot of things here, I think. Yeah, it's pretty quite cool. Anyway, I also had a mishap on my SRAM axis system. I don't know what was going on. Left, right, shifter wasn't working. Replaced the battery twice. Anyway, but it miraculously fixed itself. But yeah, things happen on the road. But yeah, anyway, looking forward to today's ride. Wellington now. Time for lunch. Hopefully something's open. Being Easter Sunday and all. Usually the McDonald's open. We'll see. Yeah, time for lunch. Alright, just in Wellington Park at the moment. I think I spotted this world's smallest Chinese restaurant. I think. Fong Li and Co. It's pretty small. One day I'll go in there. It's a nice place. Just leaving Wellington now. I just saw this really cool sculpture here. It's like a mouse. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Whoever came up with that. Yeah, so literally about 15 meters down the road from that mouse sculpture, it's all these bricks. It looks like a old kiln. But then what really caught our eye was this camel just sort of sitting there doing its thing. He seems to be right, but yeah, eating away. They're the things you see on the trail. Cool. Alright, we made it to Guri. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, just really hot. Really windy. It's like 29 degrees. Headwinds 35 k's per hour, so it's not the best, but anyway, we're still trucking, just getting some water and toilet breaks, and then we're just going to keep on going to the next town, which is only 10 k's. I can't remember what's it called, but anyway, it's then from then on it's to Dubbo. That's where we're staying for the night. So like only 33 k's left. But yeah, time for some water. Well, we just got out of Gowrie, and we're heading towards Wongarbin, and it's about 10 k's there, but just got onto this really broken up road. Oh man, it's not great. Not as bad as cobbles, but getting close. Hopefully it's not 10 k's of this, but it's going pretty slow. Anyway, here we go. We just checked into a motel in Dubbo. It was a hot one, it was like windy. But yeah, I think we're in room 107 down this way. It's time to have a shower, get some food. Alright, so day 3, we come to the end of it. We're in Dubbo. Sorry, yeah, we're in Dubbo. And yeah, it was a windy day. Yeah, worse than yesterday. Not as much elevation, but yeah, hard going. So yeah, so ride stats are just right there, if you can see that. 140 kilometers, almost 1,000 meters elevation going. They're windy, yeah, and hot. 29 degrees. I managed to get almost a flat. You see in there, the tubeless sealant there is sort of leaking, so I've got to fix that. But other than that, the bike is doing well. Yeah, time for a bit of a shower food. Alright, just out of the Dubbo motel to wait for the train. It's a little bit earlier than other days we've been riding. It's because I've got 165 k's left from this ride today. So we shall see how we go. So that leak I thought we had plugged is sort of holding, but it's a little bit spongy this afternoon. Oh, sorry, this morning. So last night I was able to get it down and we fixed it, but yeah, now it's not working that great. So we'll see what we can do. So now we're riding in, I think the Benny Conservation Area. Just like a couple of minutes ago, we put some more sealant in my tyre, so hopefully that will fix the issue. But yeah, this place is quite nice. A bit sandy, but yeah, really nice with the trees overhead. And yeah, dirt trails. Yeah, let's keep on going. We're on the descent down to Ballymore. Just got to turn left and then yeah, we might have a break. It's been really smooth at the moment, actually. Obviously the tarmac, but yeah, even on the graded roads, it's been great. Hey guys.
Good day for it.
Where are you guys off to?
Ballymore right now. But Danny do this evening.
Yeah.
Don't do good.
It's a big day for us. 165. We left Dubbo this morning.
Yeah. Heavy.
Yeah, we've been averaging about 150.
Is the pub good at Danny do?
Awesome.
That burger, Danny do burger's real good.
The which one?
The
Danny do
Outback
burger.
burger.
Okay.
We're not sure whether we can make closing time, so we thought we might ring ahead and see if they'll
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
cool.
no,
cook something and like just leave it there for us.
Yeah.
Pretty nice people.
Yeah.
So where are you guys going today?
Hello.
Well,
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
cruise today.
Yeah, thankfully it's not as hot today as like
Are
yesterday.
you alright to get a photo of all you guys?
Of course. Yeah.
We didn't think we'd see anyone else actually.
Wow.
We've only seen one old man.
Yeah, we can do it. We just pull up on this property here, Linwood. You've got like bikes up in the tree, up in the, just here, the skeleton as well. Tables and chairs at the back. Yeah. Thank you very much, Linwood. What's that say there? Welcome cyclist friends, a place to rest. Oh, well done. Thank you very much, Linwood. Appreciate it. I just got through some heavy sand just then, but yeah, now we're at the Goonoo State conservation area. I was pronouncing it Gono, obviously it's not correct. But yeah, maybe a bit of a break, move on forward. We got, where are we going? Mandoran? Mandoran, that's
Trying to make the pub before it closes.
yeah, 2 o'clock it closes, so
But we'll need to be there at least 10 minutes before then.
let's see how we go, if we can make it by 2.
So this is a section through the Goonoo Strait Forest. It's obviously fabulous. How nice is this? Hopefully we've gone through the worst of the corrugations and those sandy washouts. We are hoping that we can get to Mandoran to the pub in time before kitchen closes.
After legging it pretty quickly down the highway, 15 k's of it, we've made it to Mandoran. 1:15, so we have made it plenty of time. Get something to eat before it closes. The kitchen closes at 2. Perfect timing. Alright, time for food. Oh, we're just heading out of Mandoran. Had a nice chat with a couple of the blokes from Sydney who were on a similar trip, but a little bit easier. Not pushing as hard as what we are, even though it's not bad each day. Yeah, nice guys. But it's easy to have a chat with them and look at the time and it goes, whoa, that goes quick. So yeah, we had to leave. The next stop is Dunedoo, 50 kilometres from where we are. That's where we're staying for tonight. Not many things in Dunedoo, so we've got to get there soon before it all closes. I think the pub is open till like 8 for the food anyway. We've got plenty of time. It's like 2:30, we can do it. Alright. Just came from down there. This rise, bit of a view. We can go down a hill. We've got one more hill after this. We've made it into Dunedoo. Now we just got to get into our, check into the motel, and then shower up, have a feed. Alright, we have been fed, watered, showered, checked in the hotel. We're feeling pretty tired now. 4 days on the road. But yeah, let's have a look at the stats for today. So we've done what, 162, 1300 meters elevation. Yeah, today was it was slightly windy with tailwinds and side winds, but yeah, we had a good day. It was very much like sandy and then pretty good gravel for the rest of the day. And we met quite a number of other people cycling, like 3 other groups. That was good to have a chat with them, see how their trip is going. But yeah, so we're probably about halfway through our trip at the moment. And we'll just see what tomorrow will bring, but I think is slightly less kilometres, but more elevation, but yeah. Morning, day 5. About to start the ride to Wellington again, but this time I'm going to stay there tonight. But yeah, bit of the sunset. We stayed at the this hotel here. It was quite nice. Food was great. Steak was on the menu for the specials last night. So yeah, that's what we had. And we're looking forward to today. Oh, we just met Robert. He's got 2 dogs here. He's dog packing with them. It's so cute.
It's just a puppy.
The puppy. 2 dogs. How many humans?
7.
7. Pretty cool. Making way for the Kumana. Don't want to get hit by this guy. So you come about 25 kilometres from Dunedoo. I came across this place, Mayfield. It's got like cyclist meals or cyclist meals or farm stays. So these guys are bike friendly. So check them out when you're down here. It says bookings are essential there. Here?
Found yourself a new friend, Josh.
Yeah, old mate. He's right back.
Yeah, where's his bike?
Yeah, I think he's round the back.
He doesn't look like he does a lot of cycling.
He's a bit hungry though. He's a bit of feed.
Yeah, well, a mouth like that probably explains his shape.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, I'll be like me next week.
All right, well, say goodbye to him. Let's get going to Gulgong.
Let's go.
There's a coffee with my name on it.
We have just made a stop here and met some lovely ladies here on their way to Dunedoo from Gulgong.
And they're from Shell Harbour.
From Shell Harbour.
Yeah, starting their trip.
Just slightly different terrain.
It's been beautiful weather though.
It has, yeah, really nice morning so far.
So we're about 8 kilometres to Gulgong and we just came across these, looks like monolithic rocks. Someone's put them there, but I don't think they're really old, but tell me what you think.
Okay, just coming into Gulgong from Mendoran this morning. 57 k's. This is the approach into town. Now, number 1 priority, egg and bacon roll and coffee. I need another coffee.
Time to eat. I'm hungry. Finally got some eggs. Alright, egg and bacon rolls, here we come. Pretty much out of Gulgong and got this little by lane behind someone's property. Got a goat track, but all in good fun. Mixes it up a bit. Alright, we found another hole in my tyre. Just plugged it, if you can see it right there, probably not, but I got it there. We have some friendly cows over here too. They're kind of annoyed that I haven't given them any food. Quite vocal. Anyway, keep on going. So we're just having a bit of a lunch stop at Golwa. Got 50 k's to go. Doing well. I think there's another bikepacker coming over here, Simon. Yeah. Zoom in. See what he's got. So those guys that we just saw, they were the same guys from we saw in Ballymore. So they were fun. But they're almost finished. They're going to go to Gulgong. So that was cool to see them again. So we've got a bit of an isolated area maybe around here, but came up from this sculpture. That is a cool sculpture. Look at that. I like that. And the sheep don't like it.
300.
They like the movie.
300 warrior.
Yeah. Well, that section from Dolma to this road we're turning off to now. 12-mile road we're turning off. Yeah, it's been quite smooth. It's been nice too. It's been good to have like really overcast skies and a bit of a headwind, but that's fine. Better than being really hot. But yeah, I've enjoyed this part indeed. But now we've got this road here, a couple of pinchy climbs, and then 30 k's up at the moment to Wellington, where we're staying tonight. So it should be good downhill. I'll probably film that. So, yeah. I think so we're at the top. We're heading down towards Wellington now. It was a bit of a pinch climb, but not too bad, very rideable. We're going downhill, it was a lot of fun. Here we go. Alright, so it's end of day 5. We made it back into Wellington. We were in Wellington day 3 for lunch, but now we're staying here overnight. So let's have a look at the ride stats for today. Here we go. So 140 kilometers, elevation of 1184. So today, yeah, it was a little bit more elevation there. The rocky, it wasn't really rocky, it was like a lot of gravel. It was good. Saw a lot of other cyclists today, which is great. Yeah, I think I just got to check if that plug is intact. It seemed very right, but yeah, bike's doing alright. This is our little digs for the night. We got Simon here on the little bed. I'm slightly too long for it. Simon's kindly again said he'll sleep in the small bed. I've got the big boy bed.
Not a problem.
But yeah, we've just stocked up on a lot of food for dinner tonight and for tomorrow. Breakfast and tomorrow's lunch, because we're going as 103 kilometers and we won't see any well, we won't go through any towns until Orange, so you got more food there. But yeah, this is what I've got tonight. Big feast, chicken parma, can't go wrong with that. I've got some what I got in their freezer. Oh yeah, I got some frozen yogurt mango, so I'm looking forward to that. That's for dessert. Anyway, we shall talk again soon.
We've just left we've just left Wellington. We're on our way to Orange today. Josh is still having trouble with his tyre. We've run out of all the sealant that I had, which wasn't very much. So hopefully today won't be a complete stuff up trying to get his nurse's tyre all the way into Orange.
Well, we're just calling up to shop in Stewarttown. Man, that road, tourist road from Wellington just off the highway, it's terrible. So much traffic, trucks. Right, we need braking now. Alright, we found out what's wrong with this road. Mitchell Highway is closed, so everybody's coming down the same way we're coming down. So yeah, that's why there's a lot of trucks and yeah, a lot of caravans. But yeah, okay, we're just going to keep on going. 68 k's to Orange, so that's the next stop. Having a bit of a break here. Well, we're just coming a bit of a rise. It's been great getting off that road with all those trucks that are being diverted from the Mitchell Highway. Thankfully it's not corrugated, but this is great. Let's just keep on rolling forward to Orange. There we go. There's a lot of them. So we've done 78 k's now since Wellington. That wasn't that great on the highway. Deviated highway, so many trucks. You know, a lot of cars, a lot of trailers and caravans. But yeah, we just made it to Million Creek. Nice little campground. Just going to have something to eat, and we're going to hit the road again. I got this chicken pesto pasta I got from Coles last night. I'll have a banana and some, yeah, more Gatorade. Nice little spot around here.
Clean spoon.
Oh yeah, Simon's got the spoon now. Thank you very much.
Wash with soap.
Appreciate it, thank you.
So we've just had a break in this little town called Million. Today's been a lot of bitumen riding, and Josh is taking a little detour. This is it. Some goat track that takes us back to the highway, just to break up the all the road riding today. So we're on some sort of private property now. We've just walked our bikes up that. We're going back. It's a shortcut to nowhere.
Nah, I don't think we can go any further than this. Little detours. The Strava heat map's not exactly what I planned, but there was a lot of people coming up here. It's like mountain biking, but look at those hills up there. So I think we'll just go back to Mulong Creek and just hit that highway, say 80 k's to Orange. Right back to it. So we just made it into Orange. Thankfully not a lot of traffic, still traffic in the city, but no big trucks. Anyway, keep on getting into the town, take a break and see what we're going to do. I think we've got to push through to Bland tonight. That was the plan, but we'll see. Accommodation is booked now for Bland, so we're going to head 50 k's up the road, and then yeah, currently in Orange, but yeah, just stopped at this burger shop and it says no bikes out front. Oh, we're defying the rules here. Anyway, yep, off we go. Next stop, Bland. Yeah, we just found a fun descent here, just outside of Orange. No cars so far. It's so much better than the main road. Just found this old couch here. I think it's in Kinross State Forest, just outside of Orange, and Simon's going to break. We finally have our valley view, and where we got that hill. That's the joys of bikepacking. I love these rolling hills, and the descent's even better. We're running a little bit short on water, so Simon's going to top up his water at this Bang Amy Swamp Rural Fire Brigade. Perfect timing. We've probably got like an hour and a half to go to Blaney, so perfect timing. Alright, we have 15 k's left to go to Blaney. Yeah, this has been great, this last bit from Orange.
Yeah, great to get up the bitumen.
Yeah, much better. But yeah, looking forward to a bit of a break. Long day. This section here kind of reminds me a little bit like the movie Gladiator with Russell Crowe. Walking down one last time to see his family, with his hand in the wheat. Feels like that. Just admiring these pretty beautiful buildings here, this property. And we've got some dogs here, dachshunds. Not liking it, but they're cute. That's funny dogs. How you doing? Well, the sun's getting low. It's almost sunset. Got the flashing lights on. So we're pretty close to Bland, so looking forward to a rest. I'll see you in the shower. So we're just rolling into Blaney now, just as though the street lights are about to turn on. Blaney is very cycle friendly, very wide shoulder here. And we've got here before. We got here before the sun completely got down, so that's really helpful. So yeah, big day. A lot of wind, side wind and headwinds, a lot of trucks, a lot of hills. So yeah, looking forward to the feed, shower and the break. That rest is going to be pretty good. So we made it to the Bland Hotel. Oh, well, that was a long day. So much elevation compared to normal the other days, and lots of trucks because of the Mitchell Highway is diverted onto our road, and so that made it worse. All these trucks and caravans overtaking us, and along with like the side winds and headwinds, we had 45 kilometers per hour. Weren't great, but when we got to finally got to Orange, the roads turned out really good, the gravel anyway. Yeah, that we just got onto the Orange Trail then, and from then on it was great. That was like the 50 k's from Orange to Bland. But here are the ride stats for anyone who's interested. Here we go. So if you can see that, yeah, so 155 kilometers, 2,229 meters elevation, 17.2 kilometers per hour. So we're doing all right. Just today was a long day. Yeah, great to be into the hotel, and now we're going to get some food.
Breakfast time at the bakery down at Bland. Go enjoy this. And 120 kilometers to Cara, second last night tonight. So enjoy this one. Good old Mr. Incredible. So good.
Okay, here comes Josh. Just come up a cracker of a hill. Would have been a couple of k's. Look at that, that's the elevation. Whoa, what a view!
I like it.
Really nice section of trail, this.
The sign of this is water.
How you feeling, Josh?
Not too bad.
Good. Bakery breakfast helped.
Always helps.
Another cracker of a view, this one, down the valley. Let's come off from that valley. It's been pretty windy, headwinds. But yeah, it's okay, manageable, but just gotta keep going up. And I think we've got a little bit further, then we're going to go down, which is going to be great.
So we're coming down the ascent from the highest point of the ride, which is 1,000 metres above sea level. It's pretty cool. The gravel's great going down from the top part. Bit windy though, but loving it. There we go, we've got a 1 kilometre downhill. Have fun. pulling into Mandurama, and we're just a pretty small town. But we just have a break out front of this Royal Hotel, I think, and then we'll keep on heading on to Lyndhurst. This is cool. Up top here has got skylighting here. That's cool.
So we've met a friend. This is Philip from Canberra. He's on his way to Cowra to get his car. He's got to go back to Orange and get his wife, who he's been doing a bit of travelling with. And she's got a few saddle sores and not in a good way, so just a random meet-up. And this is the great thing about bike touring, because you just never know who you're going to bump into.
Found a bit of goat track just past Lyndhurst. It's alright though, we got it. Oh man, we just had a guy come around a corner on the wrong side of the road. Old guy. Man, if it was like 10 seconds early, he would have taken us out. Oh my god, it was pretty bad. He didn't care though, he was all good. But man, wow, talk about timing, but oh my god, not great. Alright, we just came up the top of the rise here. See a bit of a lake. I think Lake Guanamu. Not sure of the exact pronunciation, but that's pretty good view. Just up the top of the rise, looking down at a little bit of decline, and we saw these trees here, the cactus. It looks like Dr. Seuss type plant.
It's the stamen of the cactus.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's pretty
something
cool.
straight out of a Dr. Seuss book.
It does look like that. Just rolling into Woodstock now. Just clicked over 99 kilometres for the day, so I think it's time for a bit of a break. We've only got 20 k's left, so it's pretty cool. A short one. And we're doing all the climbing, so yeah, break time. Hey guys. Just noticed there's a defibrillator right next to my bike at this pub, so it's for cyclists if they want to quit. Thankfully, we're not.
I used it on Josh twice already.
Thankfully, we've got 20 k's left, and for the day, and tomorrow back to Bland Edmonds 150, and we're done. We're just at the top of this rise, just outside of Woodstock, and I got a rear flat pretty close to it, but we have to plug it, so I don't know if you can see that, but there it is, plugged. Yeah, that's 3 we had on the one bike, but almost for Cowra, not too far. Just came across this farm. They got like sheep, goat, and an emu. Pretty cool. Last bit of gravel on the Orange Trail for us coming to Cowra. So we're going to soak it all in. So we made it back into Cowra, back to the sign. Yeah, it's been great. 7 days, we're almost like at the end of 7 days, what, 2 k's left until we get to the same accommodation we had on day 1. And then, yeah, do another 150 k's after that down to Bland, where we started. I think we're in a great adventure. Japanese gardens, so a little bit of a detour. Oh, a punchy climb up there.
It's because Josh is a sadist. So even after the pain of the last 2 days, he wants to go and inflict more pain by climbing to the top of Cowra for the Japanese gardens, because that's the way Josh rolls.
We do it. The hard bit at the end.
He likes the kicker at the end.
There we go. We made it.
So here it is, proof
Yep.
that we're here.
And we're done.
And we're done.
We've got one more day after this, then we're done.
Just the trip back to my place.
So, finished day 7, back to Cowra, like we were in night 1. Same motel. Yeah, I was just finding this place a good central spot. Yeah, cheap enough. I'm not sponsored, but yeah, it's a great place. Yeah, so we had a bit of hills, started off in Blaney, and then just had a bit of a drop down into Cowra, or just before Woodstock. I got another puncture, but that was fine. I plugged it. That's 3 now, 2 from the front, 1 the rear. But yeah, the tyres have been okay. I think it just didn't have enough sealant. But yeah, just met another guy, Phil from Canberra. He was riding around. He was a nice guy. Good to connect with him. And yeah, just have a look at the ride sets. So we've got 125 kilometers today, 1619 meters elevation. And let's have a look at the profile, how fast I was going. 69.8 was the fastest today. Probably down that drop that we're doing, down to Woodstock. But anyway, yeah, back to Bland tomorrow, and then that'll be last day. So this is end of day 7, and day 8 is tomorrow. But again, I'm gonna hop into that pool. It looks pretty refreshing. It's 27 degrees, so yeah, perfect for it.
Alright, tales from the trail. We've got Simon here. I want to ask him about what's in his front water bottle cages. So we'll just go zoom in here. So what do we got there, Simon?
We've got wheat bix.
Wheat bix.
Yeah, I've been carrying these since Wellington. So they've been there a couple of days now. Wheat bix, bought a box for about $3.50. Ate half of the box, and I thought, oh, got an empty water bottle. I'll carry the rest.
Yeah, so now...
So that's what breakfast is this morning in Cowra, because we're on our last leg back to Bland. So breakfast of champions.
Perfect. And
to see us through the last day.
It's a great way of carrying wheat bix.
Yeah, and with motel sugar, by the way, for the extra carbs.
Well, enjoy.
Thank you.
So, Simon,
Yes,
what do you think?
What do I think? We've had a fantastic time.
Yeah.
I think arguably the Orange Trail was probably one of the best sections.
Yeah, I agree.
Biking back to Bland today is going to be flat and boring, but the wind will be behind us, so yay!
Yeah, I think Central West is more for getting to the towns. You remember the towns, and Orange Trail is more about remembering the ride. That's what I feel anyway. But yeah, we've got like 155 k's left to Bland. We're done. This is day 8.
Day 8, last day.
Let's hit the road that way.
Final day, we've just left Cowra. We're about 10 k's in, heading to Bland. Just a beautiful morning. Nice gravel.
Alright, going through a town called Watamundara, I think. That's how you pronounce it. Nice little town. It's like 16 k's from Cowra. Now we're just going to cross over the Olympic Highway, and then we'll be en route to Greenthorpe. Well, we're on a purple road at the moment, perfect for Simon's purple giant revolt. Yep, that's great. Perfect. That's down the gravel, as you said.
End of the gravel.
Yep.
Except for that last little bit, that little kicker at the end that we're going to do.
Right. So we've got 22 k's to Rivery. I don't think the pub's open, but we'll check it out. This guy's got a big setup. What's he got? Like a
It's a big sprayer.
big sprayer. Yep.
For weeds.
How long we got now?
2 k's.
2 k's. Excellent. Just rolling into Rivery now. Done 110 k's. And it's almost like 1. So it's about time for a bit of a break. And then we've got 55 kilometres back into Bland and we would be done. Fitting place to be on Anzac Day down at Anzac Park. Well, that was good that the pub was open. As soon as we roll up, the guy sort of just showed up. Showed up a bit early. Yeah. So we're now we're heading out of Rivery, and we've got the last 55 k's to go. Then we're back to Bland and we're done. 30 k's left to go. Almost there. We're going that way. That way. Got one last hill. Then we're down to Bland. Someone just told me that they change this letterbox every now and then, so this one's pretty cool. Yeah, downhill after this, and we're done. These rocks happy because they're at the top of the hill. So are we. So we get to go downhill now. Down that way.
We've got 10 k's to Bland, all downhill, except for the last k or 2 is levelled off.
So we just rolled into Bland. We have made it back. Just going through the main street now. I think we're going to get a drink. I think we've earned it. 8 days, roughly 1,200 kilometres. I think we average around 145 kilometres a day. Put those up on the screen. But yeah, it's been great. Definitely worth it. Right in the Central West. Alright, so 8 days later, we're gonna have a beer. Finally, 1,200 kilometres, right in the Central West with Simon.
Yeah,
We did it, and we've earned this beer.
we have.
Let's do it.
Go down well.
Thanks a lot.
Well done, Josh.
Well done. Day 8 is done. That's the end of this adventure. We just done from Cowra to Bland. That was like 160 kilometres. Pretty flat, but nice gravel. Not many hills, obviously, but yeah, really good. I think it was 22 kilometers per hour, something like that. Let's have a look at the rate. Let's have a look at the stats. There we go. Yeah, so 160 k's, 22.1 I averaged. Simon was slightly faster than me with his higher gear, and we had 620 meters of elevation. So yeah, not a really tough ride, but a challenge for people who don't ride a lot. I didn't do a hell of a lot of training for this. I was involved in an accident about 9 weeks ago, and just on a local ride I was doing. Simon was there too, and I actually hit an ambulance of all things, and going down my local mountain. Yeah, so I've been just riding normal, like the commute, for the last 7 weeks. But yeah, if you did something like this, like combining the Central West cycle trail and
Orange Trail together, you would have to do some sort of training. A lot of people on the Central West Trail were just riding e-bikes or just city bikes, so it was pretty flat going. But the Orange Trail is a lot more challenging. It's great, and the spectacular views, and so that's what I would recommend. Just doing the Orange Trail. But if you want to add a big loop like we did, 8 days, by all means go ahead. It was a great adventure, and I definitely recommend it. So I hope you enjoyed this adventure, and I'll see you in the next one.